Welcome to the Horses and Holy Moments podcast.
Ingela, I would love to know, as a horse lover, just some of your experiences. One of the things that I've struggled with is just wanting a deeper relationship with Jesus. And I've struggled with this. And I know that he spoke so much about horses, sheep, and goats and gave a parallel or a principle. So I would just love to hear if you have had any experience in your life where God was sharing his heart with you and it paralleled the horse's heart to us. Could you share something about that?
Yes, Corey, I would love to do that. I have had many experiences where I felt the Lord speaking to me about his heart or my heart in my work with horses. And it's been like really amazing because we know that Jesus can speak to us in so many different ways, right? I mean, so many different ways. We know he speaks through the word. He speaks prophetically through other people when they hear his heart for someone else. He can speak with a still small voice. And then, of course, with visions, through dreams. We have all these different ways of how the Lord speaks to us in the Bible.
Yes.
Now, I also believe that he uses our natural circumstances to speak to us. And if we are horse lovers, then this is where we spend a fair amount of our time, is in the horse arena or with our horses. So I absolutely believe that Jesus uses our experiences with the horses to speak to us about our hearts and our relationship with him. So yes, I would love to share one of those things. I have a horse, Lusitano. His name is Otis, and he is a very, very scared horse. But he loves me with a passion. He is a very intense horse. He is super connected to me, and he definitely wants to be with me. So this actually reminds me a lot of myself. Like myself with God. Yeah?
Yes.
I love God. I love to be with Jesus. I love his presence. It's my lifeline. It's where life flows from. And for me, intimacy with Jesus is what I live for, to be in fellowship with Jesus. And so my heart's desire is to have deep intimacy with Jesus, experience his presence, and enjoying God.
Yes.
Well, there was a time in my life, not just one time in my life, but there was a time in my life where I felt like I had lost this intimacy with Jesus. It just felt like I wasn't able to be close to him. And I tried everything, I prayed, I read the word, I worshipped. It felt like I'm making a very big effort, but something is blocking it. And I didn't know what it was. And then the Lord showed me what is happening in my heart toward him by what is happening in my horse's heart toward me. And that's also Otis. So I used to play at liberty a lot with Otis. That means I go into an arena, I turn him loose, and I communicate with him through a distance or over a distance without any ropes. And I would like him to come to me when I invite him to come, but he's also always with me. I put him in a so-called love bubble. It's something we can talk another time about, right? But even though Otis is always allowed to come to me and he's always welcome and I'll always be there, it doesn't necessarily mean he comes to me. So what is holding him back? So I played with him in the arena, not just once, many, many times. And he would canter around me on a circle. And his eyes were fixed on me. His ears were on me. He was listening. He was looking at me. He definitely wanted to be with me and he wanted to come. But it was like he couldn't make it. He was not able to come to me closer. So he was at a distance, not very far. I would say between 12 and 20 feet, maybe. Cantering, 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 full of energy in a way, but he was not able to come to me and rest, even though that's where I wanted him. I wanted him to come to me, stand still, lower his head, and be home and just rest. So with him, I knew it is fear that holds him back from just coming when I opened that space, even though he wanted to. Okay, so this was my natural experience with the horse. Well, one day when I was in my prayer time, the Lord showed me a vision. And he showed me exactly that. Me standing in the arena, Otis cantering around me, desperately wanting to come to me, but he couldn't make it. And I understood this vision very easily as a horse lover, right? I knew the horse was not able to come to me because he was afraid. Well, what exactly those fears are, we don't know. But he was afraid to come. And through that, the Lord showed me I was like Otis. It was me galloping on that circle around Jesus, striving and doing and performing and wondering how to pray, what to pray, how long to pray, what to declare. Just a range of things that I felt I'm not doing enough or I need to do more to get to that place of intimacy with Jesus and experiencing his presence. So over a few days, this vision expanded. It always started the same. So I had a clear understanding. Jesus is showing me that he is the horseman and I am the horse in this case, like me and Otis.
Wow.
And then after a while, after a few days, because I was saying, well, Lord, how do I come to you? How do I rest? I don't know what to do. Help me. Then I saw one day the vision continued and Otis actually collapsed on the circle and lay down, too tired, couldn't make it anymore. And then I saw myself walking to the horse, and I've done that with him many times, not in this scenario, but I had already taught him to lie down and put his head on my lap and rest like that, but not when he's cantering. But the Lord used this to show me something. So I, in that vision, felt like I am that horse. I'm the one who collapsed on the circle. I can't do it anymore. I'm giving up, hopeless, helpless. It's been too much. And then I saw me walk to the horse, but that's like Jesus walking to me. And he knelt down and he put my head onto his lap and just stroked my head. And I was at complete peace. So I experienced that he is better than we think. He is so faithful. He never leaves me, never forsakes me, even when I'm striving and performing, and even when I can't go to him or I want to, but something is holding me back. So in this experience, I saw how Jesus knelt down, lifted up my head, put it on his lap, and then just held me. And it was in this holding, the Lord holding me, that I experienced his love flowing into me, his peace flowing into me, and I found the resting place. It's a releasing, a giving up, a coming into the resting place and letting him hold us. Jesus wants to hold us and make it better. He wants to basically hold us in his arms and make everything better. So this would be one example on how I experienced the Lord speaking to me of his heart toward me, and that he just wants me to let him hold me. And he did that by showing me an example with my horse and myself.
I love this story so much. And it is amazing how it seems when we come to the end of ourselves that he shows up. And I love the revelation with the horse and how we can see how horses are such flight animals. They're always thinking about their outside environment, fear, and how just that the Lord can speak to us through them. That is an amazing story. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for sharing it. And I just look forward to so many more of your stories that can reveal to us the heart of Jesus and how much he loves us.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Horses and Holy Moments podcast. Stay tuned for the next episode.